Hi guys, okay, so it's that time of the year again, and we're going to go on a tour. So where are we going? We're going to go north, going through Mount Isa, heading across Barkley Homestead, down Stewart Highway, Taylor Springs, bypassing Adelaide a little bit, going down to the Great Ocean Road, then coming up through Melbourne, going up through Mount Kosciuszko in that area, after that through Dubbo and coming up through the back highway, coming back home. To pack the bike, and oh god, I've got a lot of stuff that's got to go on my bike, from camera equipment, camping, kitchen, absolutely everything. So the bike goes in for a service in 4 weeks time, new shockies at the front, everything, all the oil filters and everything's going to be changed, new oil, new radiator fluid, check the shims, grease the nipples, God knows what else, everything's going to be done, check the batteries, and basically make sure it's alright. It's got brand new tyres on there. I'm trying out the GT2s from Pirelli this time. I hear they're a little bit better than the GT1s, so like, I've been travelling on the GT1s. I haven't been too happy with the front wheels on the GT1s, so let's hope that the GT2s, apparently they're meant to be better and longer lasting, so see how we go. But the rear tyre seems to always be alright, and they're nice and sticky on the road, which is good, but they've also got that dual compound, so it's hard in the middle, so I should be able to do a fair few Ks on it. Okay, so without further ado, let's get all my stuff together and okay. Alright, so what bags am I taking? Okay, basically I've got the standard, two standard bags. They come with the bike, or standard with this bike anyway. So they're my saddle bags. So I've got two saddle bags. One of them will have my clothing and the other one will have the kitchen gear. So that's what I'm hoping to pack in these two. Okay, so that's those two. The next one is the top box. The top box, that should have all my camping equipment, sleeping gear pretty much, to keep it nice and dry so it doesn't get wet. I've weighed it out before, it should be underweight, which is 8 kilos, so yeah, so we'll see how we go with that one. But yeah, so that's going on there, and then creme de la creme, it's got some stuff in it already. So I've got a Rhino, what is it called now? It's called a Rhino Walk Focus on Riding bag, which is a seat bag. This is going to be on the back seat, and all my camera equipment, because the back seat's a little bit softer, it's got a nice little soft cushion on there, obviously, so my special attention goes for all my camera equipment that goes in there, which is quite a bit. So what I'll do, I will go through everything I've got and I'll put it all into the bags, so you can see basically what's going to come along in the bag. Alright, so let's do this one by one, I guess. Alright, we'll start with the saddle bags, I think. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Tank bag. So, Sharp tank bag, clips on, clips off. Basically, it's going to be my handbag. Just a few things I thought I'd mention. For working out bags and all that sort of stuff. What to go in bags and to keep track of everything that's in my bag. I found I had to have something that I could work out the price of the trip, like an app or something like that. I could track it all, track my gear, track the fuel, track the way I'm going. I want to make it easy, and so I actually went with Wikicamps. Okay, so for my top box I need, what I'm saying here, it needs a tent. Not the smallest of tents, but I don't like sleeping in small tents. So I got the, what is it? Roman Candles 3-person tent. Because there's going to be 2 of us sleeping in the tent, I wanted something a bit bigger than just a 2-person tent because I want a bit of room. God knows, I'm not going to shower for days and it's most probably going to stink, so I'll kick the other person to the other side. But yeah, so the sleeping bag, the tent. Next thing's next. What have I got there? Sleeping mat. Now, sleeping mat, I did try a smaller one on my last trip, which actually packs smaller. Like, this was the smaller one, and it was a Wanderer. I found it was too thin. It really didn't do much, you know. It kept me off the ground, but I still, I just wanted something a little bit better. So it's a bit more comfort because you can't sleep properly. So I don't know what one I ordered, but this one is awesome. It's got a self-inflatable with air or whatnot as well, and it's so comfy. It's a little bit bigger. I can live with that. So that one, sleeping mat. Next one's the sleeping bag. Now, the sleeping bag, because we're going, I just bought a Wanderer because we're going to the sunny side of places. It's going to be quite hot. Northern Territory one, I probably use this as an under blanket rather than an over blanket. But yeah, I bought one of these. It's got a good thing in there, and it's not too big. It's quite small. I'll work out how to pack that in. It does go to that size, but then it's that size. I'm sort of thinking I just put it over everything inside there, keep it all together, and it's quite thin, so we just hold everything together rather than being a big bulky item. Now, the seat bag rain cover is going in the top box, and the reason why that is, if it's going to start raining, I can just put it over the top, and I want to be able to, my camera gear is going to be in there, and it should protect it all. But the other thing is too, I don't want to have it on there all the time because I want it to breathe a bit. It is in a sealed bag in there, but I want to be able to grab my camera out if there's something on the side of the road and just pull my camera out and take a photo, rather than having to rely on a phone. It's not my idea of a camera. Mind you, you do some great photos on mobile phones these days, but well, I've got a $3 grand camera and I think that does a lot better than a phone. So that's that one. Now, rechargeable torch. Now what I've got a rechargeable torch, and I bought the Nebo. It's actually quite bright. As you can see with that, if you look on that, it's quite bright and it goes up to thing. It's awesome. There's a flash. You can make it dimmer if you want, save power. But it's rechargeable, flashing as well, which is cool. Awesome light. So that's that one. Now, recharging camp lights. Now these ones are recharging camp lights, which is awesome. Mainly really just to set up things. They're bright, not too bad. You can make it dimmer, and then you can make them orange. Or you can flash it, I think. Well, that one, oh yeah, they're both flashing. There you go. You can have a flash. So there's warning lights on the side of the road. If you break down, you've got flashing lights you can put out of place. So why not? What goes on? But for the Now I bought a LED Lenser rechargeable tent lantern. It's not too bad. I haven't quite worked out how to use this, but yeah, it's brighter again, and it's quite bright. But how long that lasts, I don't know. It flashes and is off. But there's also another feature, you hold it on and it becomes a red light, which is pretty handy for my photography. If I'm doing any night photos, it doesn't screw my eyes up for the night vision. Okay, so that's the lantern. Oh, and by the way, when it turn it on, it's got a green glowing, like the old watches used to have in the hands, and it'll glow so you can find it again, which is awesome. And that's rechargeable. And then of course with those things, it's the recharging cables, and they're going to live together and in a bag. So I'll work the bag out, but that's all together. Now, of course, need your creature comforts. My wolf pillow. I can't sleep without a pillow, so I've got an awesome pillow. It holds up pretty small. So that's that so far. And a hammer. Now, you may go, why do you need a hammer? Well, I'm so sick of hitting pegs in my foot, rocks, and all manner of things, lumps of wood or whatnot, trying to get it into hard ground. It's impossible. I mean, if I don't need to put the pegs in, I won't put the pegs in, but if it's windy and I need the pegs in, well, hey, I'm going to put the pegs in. So I bought this hammer, which is awesome. It's specially designed for your aluminium pegs. You can cut the handle. I've seen people cut the handle down, but you know, it's aluminium and stainless steel or hardened steel, maybe high carbon steel, something head on it, and it's not too bad. I quite like it. I don't know, see how it goes. As long as it doesn't fall apart and gets my pegs in, I'm happy. Now, there's one more thing that I did get. That's got to go in this one, and that is a camp chair. Now, I didn't just want one I can park my ass on. I wanted something that I could rest my back on. Simply because resting your back on something after a long ride is going to be so comfortable. So I bought this thing here, which is awesome. It's a whole chair. And it's an out track. But it's an awesome chair. It just folds up. It's so small, which is awesome itself. You don't have to really do anything. You just switch it around a bit, and all of a sudden all the things are in place. And I'm only a light fella, so it didn't need to be super strong, but apparently they're pretty strong. So that's there. Just gotta remember how that goes now. I'm pretty sure that goes like that. Right. Let's have a look at this. And then you've got your chair, which is this way. You put that at the top there. Get that one there. One. Put that one on the other top. Doesn't take too long to do up, I'm pretty sure. Something does break. I mean, if it breaks, well, I used to have fun putting it up the first time. But there you go. And then you slap this one in somehow. Which most probably don't do the hard one, most probably do it the other way, the longer one, so I've got more flex, but I reckon that will loosen up as time goes on. Alright. Now, that's a decent chair. And I can carry that and I'm like relaxed. How comfortable is that? Sure, it beats just those ones that you put your ass on. This one I've got a backrest and I can just go, oh, and have a nice tinny, finish the day off. Looking forward to it. Alright, okay, so that's all the camping gear in there. So top box done. Alright, so let's start. We have speaker for music. Okay, 2 gas bottle stands, 2 little gas bottles, 2 360 gas burners, which are quite awesome. Basically it just folds out, and that's your gas bottle. Screw it on top of your bottle, and there you go. Put your stand on the bottom, which folds out, and basically that's my stove. That clips onto the bottle as such, and that goes on the top, and then you've got your cooking pans on top, which is awesome. And it's compact. I've got 2 of those. Put those back in. Just fold them back up is the trick. Fold that back in. Back into the bottle. Back into the genie. Trying to get the thing back in the genie, it's the hardest. Okay. Then we have frying pan, dishwashing cloth. We have 2 plates or bowls, 2 coffee mugs with a drinking thing, and something so you don't burn your hand so it doesn't get too hot. It keeps the coffee hot in the morning. 1 small saucepan, 1 large saucepan, because there's going to be 3 of us on this trip, so. Alright, now as for eating utensils, we have a can opener, 1 can opener, potato peeler, eating utensils, fork, spoon and knife, and tongs, small ones, a fold out spatula that won't harm my Teflon coated pans. Pretty good, I love the way that folds in, it's tiny. A serving spoon folds out and then pops out, and there you go. Lock the handle in place and you have a serving spoon, pretty cool. Two sponges to clean up the dishes, and a knife set. I most probably only need 1 knife. We'll have a look at that. Okay. Oh, and a water bottle for drinking. Alright, and let's see if we get that all into the bag. For starters, I love this saucepan kit. Basically, the saucepan kit. Put 1 down the bottom. Oops. Before you do that, to protect the Teflon, put down the bottom. And that slides in, makes a nice firm fit. Awesome. So then, secondly, you fold the lid in. Somehow. Oh, the other way, of course. No. No. Want to open. Alright, now that locks the lid in place. So that goes inside. Ooh. before you do, these coffee mugs go in here, inside each one of these, the coffee goes in there. Okay, there's your coffee mugs, that goes in there, that goes in there, voila, 1, 2, put your lid on, maybe as such, coffee mugs, close it down. That locks in place. It goes into the other saucepan. And then the next one, place it inside, which is awesome. And then put your lid on. It's a little bit tight because they're new. Pry it open. There you go, so that locks that in place. So that's all the kitchen. And then I have this drying tea towel. I'll simply fold the handle in for this one. Crikey. There you go. Put that inside there. And that's my kitchen set. So now all that folds down to just 3 items. Plus of course the knives. So that's as small as that's going to get. Now to reduce this. Sponges, spatula, knives, forks and spoons, that, spatula and fork, close it up, all my knives and forks and everything's all in one spot, except for the can opener. And fortunately, I would like to get a smaller one, but that's quite small. So it's a half size one. And just in case you need that when we have a beer. Okay, so that's that. Now I also have a divider to divide my bag up into 2 pieces. So I'm hoping to be able to put half of it into the black side of the bag, and where the lid opens I can put food maybe. Let's see how that goes. Start with the bulky items. So let's put that in there. Maybe not. You can actually put it on the top if you need to. Which might be better. So that's 1, 2. Alright, 360 cooking set. Now I don't like to keep these down the bottom of the bag because it's close to the exhaust pipe, so I have to bring them up to the top. No, I should be alright. I've never had them hot before and I've driven quite a few k's, so let's see how that goes. That's 2 of those. Camp oven, everything on the bottom. I just slide the can open in there. That will work. Now, I've still got heaps of room here. papers. I'm bringing a few tissue papers simply because they come in handy and they stop the rattling. Okay, so that's that. And a drink or water. Speaker. Yeah, I've got tons of room there that I didn't expect. So I am going to throw that in there. Should be fine, no recalls. Good. And then alright, so we do have space in there if we're going to throw other stuff in there. Which must probably be some food or something like that. So now a tank divider. It's just simply a bit of plastic. Put that there. I don't want to get into my cooking all the time. Put that in there. Yeah, put a little bit on the tight side. So that's in. Okay, so now for the next little bag, which is my clothing. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so I'm to the next little bag now. Basically, it's my clothing and toiletries and whatnot. So, what I'm bringing for 5 weeks is one pair of jeans. Plus I'll have my clothes on, so I'll have a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. So I'll have a t-shirt, but I'm bringing 2 extra t-shirts. Shorts when I'm camp, I can just sit in my shorts. 3 pairs of socks. 3 sets of undies. A jumper. It might get chilly. Who knows? Okay, a towel. Shaver, shampoo, toiletries, and some soap. I will be bringing some more of those tissues and bag divider in this one as well. And on the other side divider will be my raincoat, just in case it rains. Okay, so that's all that's going in there. Seems pretty straightforward. Okay, so that's a clothing bag.
Oh, this one.
That's it, wait.
What?
Clothing bag. There you go. Okay, one more to go, which is the seat bag. And that one's the creme of the caramel bags. Okay. Okay, so this next bag is a bit of a tricky one. I've got a lot of camera stuff that I've got to put in. Basically, I've got a drone. So a drone. Osmo 4. Basically, phone gimbal. A monopod, which sort of doubles up as a stand. Like a little stand as well, which is awesome. Quite a sturdy stand, which is sort of a part of the system. Which is good. What else have I got? So Then of course the camera, 1000mm, 150 to, so what is it? No, 200 and something to 1000mm camera. Spare lens, spare batteries, gimbal for the camera, mains power for the camera, remote shutter release and infolighter or time shooting over the night, so I can do astrophotography. Flash unit, so I can set the camera up for flash. Parts for the camera, battery charging, mains power unit, memory cards, compass for astrophotography, a spare battery bank, which just doubles up as a battery bank as well. But I might get one more of those. And there's a few items that aren't in here, which is I still have the camera that it's recording out of, which is another one of these cameras, but with a smaller lens. And I have a laptop, iPad, and a few more things, but not much. But that's all got to fit into my tank bag. So let's see how we go. Now this one I haven't worked out yet, so I might do this one offline and tell you what I fitted and what I didn't fit. I'm pretty sure I'll get all of it in. Cross fingers. Alright, let's have a look. Now of course, okay, so it turns out that I can fit everything in there. Basically the end result will be this will end up on the top. I'll have a camera body here and I'll have another lens there. It's less than a person weight, so that's good. It's going to be on the back seat, and then that sort of will fold over that, and that straps over the top, and voila, that's how it will be packed up on the bike. When I finish packing that, I will put it on the bike and take a photo and show you the end result. Okay, so that's sort of my bike as it is. It's got the camera equipment on there, this tank bag. The tank bag's pretty much empty, there's not much in there, so other things can go in there. All the camera equipment, that's where all the camping kitchen is. Tent and everything goes on this side, on the top there, and then on the side bags there, so it's all pretty neat, tidy, got everything I need. Nice and sturdy, it's not going anywhere. I have to give credits to Rhino Walk Focus on Riding bag. Yeah, not too bad, cost me what, 90 odd bucks or something online, but yeah. And I worked out how to do the stand. I just put it on there, that's fine, shouldn't go anywhere. Yeah, see how that goes. Alright, okay, so what's it tally down to? The tally for that is, let's go by weight here, let's have a look. Okay, so the clothing, there we go. So the clothing saddlebag is 10.3 kilos. The DSLR camera bag is 20 kilos. The food saddlebag, being the kitchen roll, is 9.2 kilos. The tank bag is empty, but I'm anticipating about 4 kilos for that. So, and 11 kilos for the top box, which is, I'm pretty sure it's 12 kilos is the max I can put in there. Might be 8, but gee, last time it was a lot heavier, so it's not too bad. And I got everything on there, which is I'm impressed of. Well, the next part is actually going off for the trip.